Mark's case?
Don't. I've got.
He's wanted out of East Baton Rouge Parish for monetary instrument abuse, theft, and bank fraud. He has a $5,000 bond split between the state jail PCS. Next thing is 12-9. They override the fugitive case right now, so they'll be trying to be locals. He's already waiting on November 19th.
Okay, so essentially what happens, because you have not made bond on those cases upstairs.
Ex-lawyer, Abkud courtroom main defendant Couture par kata hai. Sol Yahai, Kai's Koi law John Carby system ku against Chela Jada hai.
You're a lawyer.
I love being a lawyer. No, I love
Just
being.
stop.
I'm sorry?
Why stop?
Because.
Guys, you're in front of me because you are currently in custody. Your lawyer wants me to let you guys out. And I don't know. We'll see, I guess. You know, let's start with it's Lane, right?
That's right, Your Honor.
So you initially are charged with evading arrest. We give you a bond. We let you out.
Yasab's bought a red flag high. Jab Jishi Ko bail milti high or Wanaya case athalita high. Judge Kalia trust almost kadam ho jada high. Ab release mushkil hon wala high.
Out, and now you've picked up a new case. You've picked up a criminal mischief. You're facing, I think it's even a Class A. You're facing, up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. I have no idea what happened on your new case, so let's find out. Guys?
So officers were conducting a follow-up report related to an incident that occurred on November 21st. The complainant, the manager of Fan and Food Mart, stated that the defendant entered his store and had an altercation with him. The complainant told the defendant to leave. When the complainant returned to work the following day, he saw that the front window had been broken. The complainant reviewed surveillance and saw an individual throw something at the window who was wearing the same outfit as the defendant had earlier. Additionally, later that day, the complainant saw the defendant walk near the store wearing the same outfit as the individual in the surveillance. The officer reviewed the surveillance and confirmed what the CW complainant had seen.
Okay. What are you doing with yourself now these days, Mr. Lane?
Presently, I'm not doing anything. I'm unemployed. I was an attorney for 15 years in Chicago, Illinois, and I moved here in July or late June.
Plot twist. Judge Bishak main high. Ek lawyer Joe Cud system ka hisada. Ab usai system kusani explain kar raha high. Kia ya sympathy layega ya or zayada strict judgment.
You're a lawyer.
Well, I don't know if I'm currently licensed. I let my license go. I did MCLEs. I was supposed to do them over the summer. I had them due, and I just decided not to go back to Illinois. So
you didn't like being a lawyer?
I love being a lawyer. No, I love.
Just stop.
I'm sorry?
Why stop?
Because in order to practice here, which is my new home, it would have been a process of, I think, taking a bar 3 days. I think you guys have.
Yeah, it's
and and I had some other things going on in my life that producing.
What do you have in your life now?
Who?
Yeah.
Family. Nobody.
Judge Johan ek important bat kar raha hai. Court serve punishment nahi dita. Risk manage karta hai. Agar apki pas gar. Support your stability nahi hai. To release almost gamble ban jada hai.
In this area, but my mother and father, they live in San Francisco area, and my younger sister does too. My father's a retired lawyer. My sister's a lawyer. My older brother is in a different
They know
field.
that you're here in this now?
No.
Can we reach out to them?
Sure. I mean, if you.
Well, here's the problem, Mr. Lane, is that we gave you a free bond. You've picked up a new case. And the last thing I want is to just let you go and you're going to be roaming the streets of Houston. It's just not a good place to roam. And if you've got nowhere to go, if you've got nothing to do, it could be a recipe for trouble. And that's why I want to let you out, but not just to the streets. If you have a place to go to, if you've got family, if someone's willing to take you in, then we can work something. But for you to just be let out on the street.
Right. I was going to defer to my counsel here to make these sorts of arguments. I'm not used to appearing in this sort of forum, but I'd be happy to speak to the circumstance of being homeless.
Do you mind if he reaches out to family to see if they can help?
I'm not sure. Well, again,
I can reach out to any family members if you want, if you're comfortable with me doing that. I just don't want to do that if you don't want me to, but
well, I don't understand the purpose to have them pay a bond.
no.
For help.
What Judge is concerned about is you having some sort of place to stay where you're safe, so that you can comply with bond conditions, come to court when asked, and we know that you have a place to be. So if that's a homeless shelter or Star of Hope or something.
More importantly, that you, number one, don't get into any trouble, and number two, don't be a danger to the public, because we want our public to be safe, secure, and that's it. And if you're on the street, you're roaming, you've got nowhere to go, you've got no food to eat, it's a recipe for disaster. But if we can get your family involved and let them know what's going on with you now, perhaps they're willing to come down, speak with you.
Well, yeah, I mean, I have a larger extended family that really should be bearing this burden, because they were the ones who convinced me to come to Houston in the first place and to stay here. And
You can reach out to whoever you want. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Anyone you want. As long as they have a phone number, then hey.
Well, sure. I mean, I'm amenable to that. I'm not sure if that's a solution here that has anything to do with my bond, or because they gave me like a $5,000 bond or something. I don't really know.
Yeah, your bond's now, it's $100 on the evading, and then it's $5,000 on the criminal mischief.
Is there anyone you could stay with in the Houston area?
Yeah, I mean, sure. Yeah, I know of one person in the Houston area, and a few others that could possibly be called. I don't really know all their names, but people I met along the way.
Are you comfortable with me calling someone for you in the Houston area?
Yeah, I'm comfortable with that. Sure.
Okay.
But let's see who you try to reach out to see how we can get Mr. Lane some help.
Okay. And Judge, what do you plan to give him a personal bond, and maybe what we?
No. I want to first see who we can reach out to first. If we can find someone that we have a place for him to go to, willing to help him out, then absolutely.
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Lane.
Yes, Your
I
Honor.
want to give you another PR bond, but I don't want to just throw you out to the street to the wolves.
Sure.
Okay.
Understood, Your Honor.
James is great. He's here to help you. Together, let's work something to get you the best thing that we can. Okay.
Thanks.
Second case, or Yahan tone bilkul different high. Ye judge already convinced lag raha high kuye banda bog jaega. Or jab trust break ho j, system harsh ho jada high.
Mr. Smith, not very happy with you. You were placed on a probation for unlawful carrying of a weapon. While you were on that probation, you absconded multiple times, meaning you took off. In March of 23, you picked up an assault, and then after you picked up the assault, you took off. Never heard from you again. The only reason we have you now is because you picked up a criminal trespass.
Can I speak on the March case?
Don't. I've got a bunch of district attorneys here, and I don't want you to say something that hurts
Don't
your
speak about
case.
the facts of your case.
Yes.
The problem is that your lawyer is asking me to give you a PR bond to get you out, but I know.
Ye line dangerous high. Jab judge openly keh de kuwatum par trust nahi karda, samage jo game almost over high. Ab decision freedom ka nahi, control kahaga.
If I give you a PR bond, you're going to take flight. We'll never see you again. How many times have you done it before? It's a rhetorical question. I don't want you to answer, but the problem is I have your bond at 7503 for a reason.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So we got to find out what's going on with you as well. What I'd like to do is have you TRAS'd. I want you to speak to our clinicians to see how we best go forward. I don't want to just throw you out to the wolves. We want to, how do we get better? How do we make sure this doesn't happen again? How do we get you full-time employment so you can start working? Well,
He works at
I
an
don't
auto shop,
know.
Judge.
Huh?
He works at an auto shop.
Great. But I need just more than words, right? So I'm going to have you TRAS'd. we'll set you off a couple days to see how we go forward. Okay? You understand? Okay. Do you have any family here that's willing to help you out in Houston as well?
My girlfriend, yes, sir. She was trying to buy me out today.
Who else do you have besides that?
My mother works for HPD.
Okay, that's a great start. Do you mind if he reaches out to mom? Okay, don't say anything here because, you know, I don't want you to give phone numbers or anything like that now. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to put you guys back. We're going to try to see how we go forward, and then we'll see you here soon, okay? All right, guys. Thanks.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, take care, man.
I have a Stephen Butler on your docket.
Okay.
This
It's not
is a
old.
case where we had, no, it's not. We had subpoenaed the officer because the video had not been provided. And I was told that it could take up to 9 months. The last time we were here, you asked us to subpoena the officer to see what the status is. And the video has not been provided still. The officer is here. The state has told me that there are some, I guess, staffing issues, and that's what's causing the backlog.
But it's uploaded to a system. I mean, they upload it directly to a system as soon as they get here.
Right, Judge. So I can have the officer explain what the system is, but basically the way it works out, he's here, ready to tell you about it. But what happens is they have their body cam, they record the traffic stop, right? Once they go back to JPC or wherever they go to dock their body cam, they remove it from their plate, they dock it. That dock takes the video file from their body cam and puts it on the dock.
Okay.
The officer then removes the body cam from the dock and places it back on the plate. Once it's on that dock, the officer doesn't have accessibility to that body cam. There's somebody whose position
Sure.
it is in HPD to upload that body cam to ELC, which provides it to the state, and then we can share it to defense.
Okay.
The people that had those positions were recently either fired or left. So now they're hiring and training new people, onboarding them to upload HPD body cam. But the number they gave us specifically was 9 months for the backlog. I know
don't
that's
care.
obviously unacceptable.
Yahan ek or reality sani adi high, justice system perfect nahi high. Delays, backlog, or kabi evidence high time par nahi milta. Sol ya high, kia delay be injustice high.
I know.
9 months is way too long. It's unacceptable. Justice delayed, justice denied, and it's. I mean, we set cases for trial at 180 days. So, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, if you we got to have a compliance hearing at some point, and if you can't get it, then you can't get it. We just go forward without it.
And Judge, I did offer chief approved PTI today, and they were asking about informal PTI. I think what's going to happen at this point is defense is going to email Beadle, tell him about the situation, what the possibilities are,
Okay.
to see what the eligibility is for
Yeah, I'm
informal.
down. You want to like
Yeah, I mean,
to
the only
see?
thing I would ask, Judge, is at this point, would you be inclined to set it for trial and just to kind of push them to, I mean, because I don't.
Sure, of course. Tony, whatever you want, you can have
I
it.
mean, I just don't want to be sitting around waiting for a video.
Just the only thing is I got to be fair to them too.
Sure.
So I got to give them the 30 days so that they can do their diligence, get subpoenas on file, and do what they need to do. And then that's it. Right.
Yeah.
If they don't have it, they don't have it. And in the interim, if there's something else, like they were to,
miraculously come up with a video.
I don't know,
Yeah.
whatever you want.
Sure.
I will tell you this, that the next trial setting that we have is January 7th. Because of the holiday, no juries after it's 12th, 13th, or maybe of December. We don't have any more juries. So that's why it will bump you up into January. But so it's up to you. But the next trial
I'll talk to them and see if there's, if there's something we can work out. If not, then I'll just let their coordinator know, I guess. Or do you
God,
need
that's
me?
going to be a nightmare for so many other cases now. I can't. I mean, there's got to be a quicker way than 9 months to. I mean,
Apparently, that's the onboarding process to teach them how to properly share it. I don't know how it could take that long, but
plug in this here, push a button, download. I mean, we're splitting the ad. Okay, I know. I'm just bitching and moaning. Just bitching and moaning.
That's all I have, Your Honor.
Thanks, Michael.
Thank you,
Thank you, Tony. Of course. Hey, guys, coming up.
Be sure, sir, Tran and Lofty.
All right. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
All you guys you speak English?
Yes, I do. Not very well.
Okay, if you don't understand something, just let me know.
Yes, sir.
There is a translator outside for Mr. Tran. I didn't know that Chisholm was going to be on Zoom, but he's outside.
Is it
I don't know if it's a certified translator, but someone is here to translate for Mr. Tran.
is it a court translator or is it just one of his homeboys?
Quiet down in the courtroom.
They want to speak with Chisholm, his wife, and the translator. So I don't know how far.
Yeah, I don't know how down I am with that. Yeah. Okay. So let's just try to go. I can always try to get is Vietnamese.
Yes, I am.
I can always try to get a Vietnamese.
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys, you are wanted from another state. You want to get a bond set on all of them, Ms. Chisholm?
No, Judge. Mr. Fisher and Mr. Tran wanted to get a bond set. I believe Mr. Lofton does have a local case, but he wanted to understand clearly if his local case would take precedence over the warrant that he's got out. So I believe he's got a hearing set for December 9th. Is it a felony, Mr. Lofton?
He's charged with 2 counts of possession of a controlled substance. Here, it looks like they're both less than a gram cases. And he has the open fugitive case. It looks like you are wanted.
He's wanted out of East Baton Rouge Parish for monetary instrument abuse, theft, and bank fraud. He has a $5,000 bond split between the state jail PCS. Next thing is 12-9. They override the fugitive case right now, so they'll be trying to be locals. He's already waiting on November 9th.
Okay, so essentially what happens, because you have not made bond on those cases upstairs in the felony cases, you usually give whatever jurisdiction wants you 14 days to come get you. But you can't have any holds. You have a hold, and the hold is the fact that you've not made bond on those felony cases. So because of that, the 14 days is told, meaning it's kind of put on hold until you either take care of those cases upstairs or you make bond on it. So if you talk to family members and have them pony up the $5,000 to get you on bond on both felony cases, at that point, that's when the 14 days starts running. And I'll tell you, you're wanted out of Louisiana. So we have so many buses coming in and out of Louisiana that once you do actually make bond, you'll probably be on your way to Louisiana within the next 2 to 3 days. You got to make bond. So I don't know, if you can talk to Chisholm. Perhaps you can help reach out to family members to see if you have someone that can kind of, post those bonds for you.
And Judge, he does say that he's got court on the 9th of December and he anticipates it'll get resolved on that day. So, but that's what he anticipates. But I'll talk to him later on.
Just be careful what you do. Don't make a decision on a rush, because it's never a good, just gotta always be careful. Okay, so, Mr. Tran.
Yes, sir.
You were wanted out of Arizona for money laundering. What do you say on Mr. Tran?
I'm not opposed to a bond, but I would be opposed to a low bond. The warrant's been issued since 2018. His only history is a POM. And so, I'm not against one being set, but I want to make sure that there are assurances that he is able to secure transport back to Arizona and to take care of the warrant. I think that's part of why his wife and the interpreter are here. And so if he's able
that shows he's got some support, so that's good.
The fact that the warrant's been open for 6 years is obviously a concern. But other than that,
well, I guess let's do this. If you're unopposed, see what you guys can come up with as far as the bond amount, and then I'm game.
Yes, sir.
And the last gentleman,
Mr. Fisher, Your Honor.
Mr. Fisher, I would be opposed to a bond. He's wanted for burglary out of Orange County. However, he had a prior fugitive just case 3 months ago out of Tennessee. It's not out of this warrant from Florida, and I can't nail it down yet. I haven't reached out to Tennessee to figure out what that arrest was. But the fact that he was wanted as a fugitive just 3 months prior.
we didn't give him a bond though, did we?
I'm sorry?
Did we give him a bond? No.
No, this is a first setting judge. But
No. On the prior fugitive case.
No, that was That was
Oh, in another state.
right. He was arrested in Tennessee for an unknown warrant. I don't know where the originating agency is, but he has a local theft. He did make bond for $20,000. It's a felony, a third-degree felony, but he has a considerable amount of history, which is why I'm opposed. In addition to what you see on your screen, for locals, well, if you want me to go down the list, I will, but he has 15 pages of criminal history in 3 different states. To say nothing of the fact that he's had an aggravated robbery in his history as well. So I would be opposed to.
I'm curious. Go, man.
Okay,
This is you.
other than the Tennessee, he's wanted for third degree or burglary in Oklahoma, conspiracy to commit a felony. He's wanted for I'm knowing this way false, but yeah. He's wanted for
You're singing it, Dave. Come on,
trying to
sing it.
scroll. Oh, I guess that's what I was thinking. Is a fugitive case out of Tennessee, and then the other one being in Oklahoma, and all the robbery, the felon possession of weapon, and the fact that he had prior ag rod, evading in a motor vehicle. So he has the definition of a flight risk. He literally fled from the police in a vehicle, and so because of all those reasons, I would be opposed to a bond.
Your Honor, he does have family here in Harris County. That's mostly why he is here in Harris County. He's not trying to essentially run from this warrant. He wants to go take care of it, and he would like to take care of it. He wants to take care of it next Monday. That way he can spend Thanksgiving with his family. And so we would request a bond at this time.
You have 13 pages.
Or ye final nail high.
You know,
Jab criminal history of the heavy ho. Judge Kapas choice to Ray Jotty high.
The good news
Yes, sir,
is that you've
case
made bond
nine.
on this
Yeah,
case. So the
pattern
14 days will criminal history. You've picked up a felony theft of $30,000 to $150,000, and you want me to set you a bond? Really? No. You have a prior fugitive case. I don't know what happened with that, but I would bet that if I give you a bond now, you might pick up a new case, might take flight. And I don't want that to happen. The good news is that you've made bond on this case, so the 14 days will start running, as opposed to what happened with the gentleman here, where it's kind of in a standstill. So, it's Florida, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So Florida has 14 days to come get you, and if they don't, and I'm going to tell you now, I don't give multiple bonds on fugitive cases. You get one shot. You already have had a prior fugitive case. So you know what you got to do. And when you don't, there's serious consequences. What? Tell me, Mr. Fisher, what? I mean,
The case that he's talking about from Tennessee, I was pulled over and they took me to jail in Tennessee. I had a warrant from Harris County. I got extradited here and I bonded out here. I never caught a case in Tennessee. They just held me and extradited me back to Harris County. But I didn't run from it. I'm handling it right now. I check in my bonds, everything. I'm not running. Even the case dealing with Florida.
don't run. Stop. Just take care of it once and for all.
Sir.
Straighten up and fly right. It's not hard. Get a job. You got kids?
Yes, sir.
How many kids you got?
2.
Come on. While you're out here, who's taking care of those kids? Probably someone you don't want.
See, that's like the Florida situation. It's old. Like, it's nothing new that I picked up. It's old, like in my past, just catching up with me. I wasn't, it's not on my mind to run at all. I really want to handle the Florida situation, but I just don't want to miss a holiday with my family. But I will handle the Florida situation.